Yeah, we came to the end of the workshop. So we're gonna do the conclusion. I would like to ask maybe one or two members.
Nita. Hey, Nita. Your voice device is microphone or on? Please turn off one of them.
Yeah, you've logged into two devices, Nita. So turn off one mic.
Yep.
Yeah, good.
Yes, we got to the end of the workshop. So I'm gonna do some conclusion, and then I would like to ask one or two members to share what did you learn today, or yeah.
And Nita, before that, I just had a request. You know, when Eric finished, he was talking about, and Saeed also talked about how women sometimes can feel insecure in meetings, right? And that it's our responsibility as members, and you know, and we are saying we are all PRs. So if you want to talk a little bit, maybe a couple of minutes about that why it's important, you being a woman and seeing so many women come in.
Yes, I will share the experience about the woman in the fellowship, especially for Indonesia. Indonesia is a new for us here in Indonesia. There is a woman in the fellowship. We really, sorry, now I'm going fast.
Good, you realized yourself. Thank you, Anita. Slow down, a slow motion, you know, very, very slowly. Thank you.
Welcome. So yeah, for Indonesia, we started for the Women Fellowship is really last year when is the pandemic start. We don't know how we're gonna start time. Was only based in Bali, and Bali is very diversity. Of course, there's a lot of women, but from other country. But me as a member that time, I don't see many of the Indonesian women. Until then, we started a virtual meeting last year. The pandemic started, so we started the virtual meeting. We wasn't sure how we're gonna do it because it was only 2 or 3 women, but we started anyway. And now we have about 55 women in the fellowship. How we started was really started with a women's group, only women's meetings. That's how we started to create the environment. It's just
is that woman. Online? Excuse me, my question. Is that online meeting or face-to-face personal?
Online meeting.
Online, okay.
So now it's 55 women in Indonesia from different islands. As a woman, it's really, for me also, how to make the environment is safe, that I can trust. While there is so many men when I arrive at the meeting that is mixed meeting, the men and the women's there. I don't feel comfortable. And sometimes I don't feel comfortable to hear the men share. And that's one of the things that is really busy at the women's meeting. Many of the members that came to the women's meeting after 1 year also can see there is a few women is never attends the meeting, whereas the men is there. They only came to the meetings, the women's meeting. It's very critical to create the environment is safe, because yeah, even 2-3 months ago, whereas I attend the meeting also, and is so many men there and just share vulgarly about sex. And after that, there's so many women don't want to attend the meeting where the meeting is mixed meeting. And yeah, so it's really, I agree, but what was Simon or Said also shared before, it is very important for us to create the atmosphere of the safe. It is for us, this place, you know. It's not just for the man. It's not just, you know, it's for us also. We also remember. And to feel equal also, you know, not just in the recovery meeting, but it's also in the service itself. Because especially, I mean, Indonesia, one of the example is a patriarchy country, which is not used to be. As women speak up, you know. So to again remember that we all exactly the same here. Why we here? So that is very important. So that is from me. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Nita. Well, we certainly have a woman who is our APF PR coordinator, and she is from Indonesia. So maybe things are changing a little bit. You want to wrap up, Nita? You want me to share the slide again, or you want to ask people what they learned?
Yes, we don't need to share the slide, but really about maybe one or two people really can give a short, yes, summarize in few words, the simple, what did you learn today? So I would like to invite Joe. Would you like to share? I will ask you to unmute, sorry.
Hi, I'm Joanna. I'm an addict. I'm in Australia. Yeah, I've heard the conversation coming to the responsibility of the men to make the meeting space safe. And as Narcotics Anonymous grows around the world and in our zone, that the men have to make the space for the women. And the women have to have the courage. Sorry, I have a son. The women have to have the courage to come and to be a member of Narcotics Anonymous and get clean and carry the message to other women and bring other women to come. I've learned how much our fellowship has grown up. Eric's little antidote about the hotels was, we had really bad behavior in the 80s and the 90s and early 2000s, very bad behavior. But we are growing up. We are more connected today around the world. We are having women members take on positions of service. So we are evolving and we can make Narcotics Anonymous a safe space, and we can continue to grow. I have a lot of service on this weekend. Really enjoyed being here and listening to the translations and seeing our people all over our zone. Thank you.
Thank you, Joe. Thank you. Would like to invite one more person.
sh.k.
H8.k. I will ask you request to unmute.
Please accept the request. Yes.
Yep.
I think,
And you see, Amitabh,
no,
we lost.
he lost the
He dropped
connection.
off. I did it. I sent him. I sent him.
No, he's disappeared from the meeting. Not in the meeting anymore.
Is there anyone else?
Maybe someone from Indonesia or Dubai or somewhere, Nita?
Yep.
You want to ask TJ or
Tanya.
Tanya?
No, asking all the women. Tanya. Come to the English channel, Tanya, please.
Hi everyone, I'm Tanya. I'm an addict from Indonesia. It's really amazing to join this. This is my first time joining IPF. Nita is actually my sponsor, breaking that anonymity. But thank you, Nita, for asking me to be a part of this. Yeah, I just want to share gratitude. You know, I've been in this NA actually since the pandemic. For the first 2 years, I was too scared to join the NA meeting in Indonesia because of the, how do I say, conspiracy, I guess, if that's right in English. But you know, the NA here is very hard to trust. Like shared before, you know, especially as a woman, I was really fearful, and you know, I had to join the first meeting in Indo locally because I broke up with someone in the fellowship, and I was.
Slowly, Tanya.
Hello.
Slowly, please. They translate to Farsi.
Sorry, I forgot. Yeah, I was just sharing the first time I joined NA in Indonesia was
Tanya.
because I got into a relationship with someone in the fellowship from another fellowship. And, you know, that really pushed me. And the first time I see it as well.
Tanya. Said says he can't hear you. He can't hear you.
Okay.
Please slow down.
Okay.
No,
So
I just cannot hear
the
her
first time
because
I got
I'm in
one second.
our English feed. You know,
Okay.
I've just got these two.
Can you hear me?
Tanya, have you chosen the English feed or what feed are you
Yes.
on?
She's not in English.
I pressed the English feed.
I'm in English right now. She's not in English.
Have you muted original audio side? Did you do that?
No.
It's unmute.
I don't think so. No. I hear you. You talk in English.
We can hear Tanya though.
Well,
you both are English feed. You both are in English feed. Both of you.
Amitabh, you and I, we both are in English feed. So,
yes,
but she's not in English feed.
Tanya, she is because I can hear her. Anita can hear her. So there's some problem maybe.
Yeah, some problem.
So maybe Nita, can you just say what Tanya is saying again so that Said can hear it?
Ya, Tanya pelan-pelan aja ya.
Ya. Nita bisa share tadi yang aku bilang.
Yeah, basically what was Tanya said is that she came and joined really to the NA fellowship in Indonesia since last year. She feel fearful also to join because was thinking NA Indonesia is kind of conspiracy. So now, as shared before, this place is in Indonesia, NA Indonesia, is a safe place for her that she start to join. She start join since she was actually break up in relationship with her boyfriend. Go ahead, Tanya.
Okay, so what I wanted to share is I'm grateful that Nita helped make the Women's NA meeting in Indonesia. because that was the first time I was able to trust. It's kind of emotional because the first 2 years, I really didn't feel like I have hope to have a meeting in Jakarta. So
1 second. Said, can you hear Tanya now or no? Okay. So Tanya is saying that she's grateful that Nita's helping to start the Indonesian Women's Meeting in Indonesia, because that's the first time for her that finally can join, have the trust to join the Women's Meeting.
yeah, and I just wanted to share, I'm grateful for NA. I know it will take some time to improve in the PR in Indonesia, but with having Nita as the PR, I'm very hopeful that we can, as women as well, help and improve, as long as, like was shared before, as long as we still come into the fellowship and still try our best to do service and use the principles, and you know, it will grow. Thank you. That's just it for me.
Yeah, what
You're
was
in the
Tanya
right place,
say?
Tanya.
Said, yes, he's very grateful. Sinoda is going to be taking time to improve the PR in Indonesia. Yeah, but at least we started now, and she's grateful that we all started here. And yeah, hopefully she will join the PR committee.
Nice shirt, Tanya. Thank you.
Thank you, Tanya. So I will wrap up our workshop today.